Hey, Shalom. First off, I want to start up by saying all praises to Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashem Kakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to all elect, preaching His word in truth and sincerity. I'm the brother Tazabah in the Great Millstone, Arizona camp, Lord will, with another video to edify. And I wanted to go into this this video that you see. Samuel shuts down TV commentator Rochelle Ritchie after heated debate about his controversial average woman statement on Clubhouse. And I'll play a little bit of it.
The woman that had the business or whatever, the six at best or whatever you had said. And I'm just really curious as to, since that video has happened, have you reached out to her to maybe just say anything like, I'm sorry that, it came across the way that it did, or, anything to her to just kind of say, like, maybe my tone or maybe what I said or my frustration that you weren't respecting, what I was trying to do that night with my show led me to act the way that I did. Because when I saw it, I was stunned.
You know what I find interesting? Is that you expect a man who was running a business, when a woman who was an avid viewer of the show called in on an inappropriate day, and I did my level best to talk to this woman, irrespective of my platform. And for 23 minutes, I tried to give her exactly what she wanted. So, and no, has she called me to say, you know what, sir, I'm sorry for calling in on the wrong day. I know I should have did that. I'm sorry for not paying attention, picking up my phone, doing that. I'm sorry.
Now, I'll try to remember to put the link in the link for this video in the description. Let me
the woman that
copy it now. Here it is. We're in the year 2020, and you women are fooling yourself, but at the same time, you got videos like this.
When she made that ass bounce, think I love her. Got that ass in that mouth from my mother. Type to make you baby mad, you in trouble. NBA playoffs, that ass, it's a bubble. Come on. Throw that ass back.
That ain't the baby, that's my baby.
This is a mother and daughter. Now we're in the year 2020, and women are not holding each other accountable for anything. This is what are on the internet of you women. And this woman just died. This woman just died for getting some type of plastic surgery, and you women are sitting there acting like there's nothing to call you out on. There's plenty for you women to be called out on, but because you're in a kingdom that uplifts your whole mindset and whatever negative behaviors you have, you act like there's nothing to be said about you. This is Galatians 4:16. It says, "Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?" And that's what it is. Telling them to, and this isn't only for the women, man. This is also for you men, man. Because there's a lot of people that'll sit here and act like you're their enemy because a message comes out in a certain way, and that's not what it is, man. Evil act is an evil act, and it has to get stumped out, man, because it tells you. Let me get this. I was thinking about this lesson for a good amount of the time today, man, about the way people perceive a message, and the fact that just because a message comes out negatively, the message will come out rough. You people won't take heed. Hey, if there's truth in it, you need to take heed. This is Ecclesiastes 8:11. It says, "Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily." And that can go into your actions too, man, because a lot of times, people associate guilt with the masses of people associate guilt with whether or not they've actually been caught or whether or not they've been exposed. That's when people associate guilt with their actions, man. But Really, you're supposed to associate guilt with your actions based on the scenario, man. What, you know, it shouldn't have to be you getting exposed or you being on Front Street for you to associate guilt with your actions. So it says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. So because you haven't gotten judged, and this is the problem with a lot of our people, because you haven't gotten judged, and the simple fact that only men are sitting there telling you certain things and giving you the rebuke, you know, you act like you're above the correction. But you don't want to sit here and get caught up in something when the Lord has to address you, because you can go back into the book of Exodus when they were coming out of Egypt, man. Hey, what did they say? You can talk to us, Moses. Let not Yahweh Bashim Yahushua talk to us, because at least we die. You don't want the Lord to come down and start talking to you, man. But because the message is coming out of men, a lot of people sit here and still defend themselves in a wicked cause. Amos 5:10, it says, they hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly. And that's the problem. You know, we're in the year 2020, going into the year 2021. People don't know exactly how the state of this country is going to be. People don't know what's going to pop off. Some people are walking around aimlessly, not worried about anything. But at the end of the day, the Lord is about to start putting out judgment. So your hate towards those that are speaking uprightly and righteously and that are rebuking you to get you right is only going to be detrimental for you. And this is a mass thing with our people, man. This is Isaiah 30:10. I'll end it on this one. And this is just some, thinking out loudly. Isaiah 30 and, I think it was 30:10. Was that it? Yep. It says, Isaiah 30 and, Isaiah 30 and 8, it says, now go write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be for a time to come, forever and ever. You know, it's going to your rebelliousness, man, that this is a rebellious people. You see, the Lord told us to write and note it in a book, that it can be before you forever, ever. And the next sentence says that this is a rebellious people. So the Lord never wanted this to be wiped out, that our people are rebellious as hell. Lying children. Children that will not hear the law of Yahweh. And this is the problem with our people. Especially with the women, man. And this is why judgment is going to start happening. When you go to the book of Ezekiel 9:4, it tells you that there's going to be a marked exemption upon those that sigh and cry for all the abominations. And on the other ones, the Lord commanded that death angel to go through and smite and have no pity. And it mentioned women twice. There's far more women in the world than men, so there's going to be far more women dying in this time in horrible, horrendous ways. Scriptures talk about perilous times shall come. This is why it's so serious to get right now. To take heed to the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Your emotions don't matter. Every thought that comes in your heads don't matter. A lot of times it's demons, man. That's why it says the heart is desperately wicked. The word heart in Hebrew is la'ab, which means your mind. It says, verse 10, which say to the seer, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit. And this is what the people that want. They want lies, a wicked left-hand way. And that stuff's not going to be had anymore. It says, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. And this is what our people do, man. They want us to stop speaking of the Lord. They want us to stop speaking of the right way. And they want us to speak of the smooth way. What's the smooth way? Whatever thought comes into your mind is right. It's hard to combat those wicked thoughts, man. And Jake will rather just submerge themselves in wickedness and evil thoughts, man. This is why it says, come out of her. Let me grab it, man. Revelation 18:4, it says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that receive none of her plagues. You see? And how do you come out of this? How do you come out of a wicked kingdom? Is it talking about physically fleeing? No, because the scriptures tell you the judgment of the Lord is going to be upon the entire earth, man. The way you come out of here is in the spirit. This is Romans 12:2. It says, and be not conformed. When you're conformed with form, con meaning with, form meaning the fashion or the shape. It says, be not conformed with this world, meaning don't walk and have a mindset of the way of the normal everyday life in the course of this world, because we know the scriptures tell you the whole world lieth in wickedness. So the way the world's presented how life is supposed to be isn't how life is supposed to be. You know, a woman's not supposed to jump from man to man. You know, men aren't supposed to be all hella carnal. You're not supposed to eat any goddamn thing that could be thrown on a plate. You're not supposed to be able to go into all these other religions and idols and all this stuff. You're not supposed to be. But that's in the fashion of this world. This is why it says, come out of my people, come out of, be not conformed to this world. I'm reading on Romans 12:2. But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. And how is your mind renewed? It's refreshed through the word. Through the word of Yahweh Shemel Shai, through the Bible, you get understanding of how you're really supposed to be thinking, how you're really supposed to move, how you're really supposed to act, present yourself. It says that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Lord. Because through you renewing yourself through the word in your mind and fashioning your mind, not according to the way the world works, but according to the way the Lord intended the world to work, it shows you and improves you what's good, acceptable, and is the perfect will of the Most High. Ephesians 4:23, it says, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. You know, and this is how you come out of this world. This is how you don't stay in that mindset of this world. This is how you can be shaped into a righteous, holy branch, man. Shalom.